Come on, black screen, where the hell are you? Get through that. Hey, Drea. Your first one in tonight. Just waiting for Jennifer. She's on her way. Kind of caught her off guard a little bit. I'm waiting for that screen to turn black like it always does. I'm ready for it, and it's not doing it, which is a good thing, but usually about the 3-minute mark. Come on, you bugger, hurry up so I can hit that button to reload it again. That's what I'm waiting for. If it doesn't, it'd be the first time it didn't do it. I don't know what it is with the software, but that's what it does. There's Jennifer. I'm waiting for the screen there to turn black. It's not happening today for some reason. Thank you. Thank you, Jennifer. Isn't that something, that bugger? I'm ready for it. I'm waiting, and it's not. It's over 3 minutes now. We're going into 4. Anyway, we'll stick around and see if anybody wants any mini readings tonight. Wednesdays usually gets a little crazy. If it's going to be busy, it's always a Wednesday night. I just finished 5 hours spent on 2 readings. And I'm not going to start the uploads till after I'm done here. There's one before Ton's, but Ton should have his by the morning. Hey, Kit Kat. Hey, Jenny. The moon looks bright and full. I think when I was doing, was it his reading or the reading before? I mentioned that. And I showed you my lights too at the end. I just picked everything up and moved around with it. I didn't show you the moon though, but it's up there. It's quite high. It's climbing higher. I always see the face of Marilyn Monroe. Every time I look at the features of the moon, that's what I don't know why, but I was never a big fan or anything. But that's what I see. You know, and she tilts her head back, closes her eyes, and her mouth's partially open, and one of those, it's classic, a classic Monroe picture. That's what I see, and I don't know why. Isn't that weird? And it's blinding me. Okay, don't anybody else ask me to look at the moon. It is so bright and so big, it's blinding me. Hi, Jenny B2. It's really big and very brilliant and bright. I like it did. I've got spots in front of my eyes. I love it when you call me Sharita. How you doing? Oh my goodness. Too funny. Too funny. I come on a little later than I wanted to. But I got tied up with those private readings, and I'm just like, oh my God. You know, and I can't. I would have started the upload already to YouTube, but I can't, not when I'm doing a live stream. I would never be able to connect. So, That's good to hear, Sunshine Fee. That's really, really good to hear. Oh my God. Okay, everybody cover their eyes. Cover their eyes. Jesus. Jesus. Yes. Yes, Kit Kat. That's what you're thinking of looking at the moon right now. Hey, diddle diddle. The cat's in the riddle. Is that how it is? And the fiddle and the cow jumped. No, that's not how it goes. The cat and the fiddle and the cow jumped over the moon. Yeah. Yeah, I can't look at it. I keep getting, I'm still seeing it after I pull my eyes away. It's super brilliant. My sky tonight must be very, very, very clear. Clean atmosphere for it to be that bright. I won't even, I don't want to look at it if I keep forgetting. I'm going to turn myself blind here. I know. Isn't that something? It's interesting, isn't it? It really is. Hey guys, we didn't get the screen of death here tonight. What's going on? That's weird because I'm never prepared for it. I know it's going to happen, but I don't think about it. Tonight I'm prepared and I'm ready to go click that little thing to reload the window again when it goes black like that, and it's not happening. We're 7 minutes in. I'm going to put up a smudge while we're just sitting here. Where is my bowl? Right beside me. Natalie, you put it there. Fool. All right. Sage is almost an overkill with a smudge if you do it loosely. Like if you break the last one, I had that much left. I said, I'll break it up into my bowl and burn it that way. Almost had to call fire department. It filled the house up with smoke. It was freezing out. I had been out in the yard with the dog just to get him out. He really wanted to go, and I let him run around, and I was frozen. I couldn't even feel my hands. And I can't remember what I was going to say. I just got pulled into this flame for some reason. To you guys first. Oh, that's so nice. That is so, so nice. Okay. I haven't got sick of smelling it yet. That's why I'm still just using it. But I do lay it on top of the debris that's in the bowl. There's a lot of cedar and stuff in there. I want it to burn a little bit better than that, though. And Miss Lilith, give her a good cleansing. She's been used heavy today. Beautiful. You know what? It never hurts to smudge you once in a while, too, and I never do. That's my rose quartz. And give her a nice one as well. She's always present for every reading, every single reading. So there, everything and everybody seems to be covered. I'll put it back in the bowl. There we go. Hopefully I will not burn the house down. Now I heard a ping come in. Okay, Kit Kat. I think you're going to be first up. Hold on one moment. I have to go into PayPal, the list. Even if it's one person, it's still a list. Karina. Oh, everything's running so slow. I'm trying to see if you left anything in your notes for your question. Just want it to open. Doesn't want to open. There it is. Okay. No problem. Thank you. Okay, thanks. Take your time, Jen. We're still here. Go ahead, Kit Kat. What is your question for tarot? What is your question for tarot? I must be lagging or something. Okay. How will my finances be in 2020? All right. Let's see what we have. Kathi Karina wants to know, how do her finances look to be in 2020? She's coming right up on us very shortly. Very shortly. How does Kathy's finances look for 2020? Can you give us some light on it, please? And anything else that needs to come forward for her? She's wondering about her finances for the new year into next year. All right, what did we get? Page of Pentacles, an opportunity. That's a nice card for you. And of course, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know this card does bring you ample opportunities, more than one. A new way to make money flow faster and more. It's a positive card, no matter which way you look at it. It is a very positive card. We're seeing here that, okay, here's the, things are going to be good for you. Because with this page, according to tarot, when this page shows up, he brings good news about finances. So this card's got your name written all over it right now. While this page does not maybe represent this money alone, he does bring you hope that your wish will be granted. Whatever your wish is, it's going to be granted. Another meaning of the page is a pending job offer, or if you're trying to maybe sell property or move, that could happen very soon for you. That's like a major transition almost, right? As long as you pay attention to the paperwork, any legal papers, contracts, agreements, pay attention, then you should be okay. The advice for this card for you is to look out for offers regarding work. There's a good opportunity on the horizon for you, but you need to play your part. You need to be diligent, be aware that it's there. It'll come into your view easier that way if you are aware. Look for the signs and jump when you feel you need to jump. check out all contracts very carefully. Go over any contracts or agreements with a critical eye. Look for things that are wrong and confusing. And when you want to fix or clarify, remove or add any, go back to the people on the back side of the contracts and get them to do their part until you're happy. And the keywords here, and they're beautiful: money and messages, communication, highlighted work, highlighted luck, highlighted confidence and optimism, all the way around. A real good card that brings you every reason to know that everything's just getting better from here on out. That's how your 2020 is looking. Optimistic. It's beautiful. You're going to have freedom of choice, not stuck one way, not just one way, not one path. There will be 2 or 3 paths all coming at you at the same time. It's up to you which one that you pick. This is a very good card. I hope that was okay for you. I think it's a fantastic card for you. Really. And your question, you'll knock your own socks off in 2020. Put it that way. I'm frozen. Oh, go away. Really? Hi, Mystery. I don't know why. Well, trying to buy a house, yeah. You get some opportunities coming. Don't, I don't know. My screen's moving, Tom. Oh, you know what? Maybe it kicked in. It just didn't turn black. No, there's nothing in the software. I don't know. Like the screen's moving. Everyone's saying hi to Mystery and all that. No, there's no black screen here. It's green. I don't know what it is. No idea. Is it back now, Tom? Your reading's done, eh, Tom? But you'll get it in the morning. The chat's moving and I'm not. I don't know why. No idea. What happens if I refresh this? What happens to everybody if I refresh it? Pixelating. I'm pixelating, am I? I don't know why. Running too slow. Yeah, I see that too. I move and stop and freeze, moving. It's choppy. Sorry about the quality, everybody. Thanks, Kit Kat. Thanks. Okay, I have to now back into PayPal. Thank you very much, Kathy. Thank you. By the way, thank you very much. It's much appreciated. I know I heard one more ding, so we're going to, what do I have to do? Refresh this? I guess so. Maybe it wasn't what I think it was. Maybe it was an email. Ah, yes, okay. Just an email. Oh boy, I hope it picks up or we'll be knocking off real early again tonight. Normally Wednesdays you get slammed here. Yeah. Isn't that funny? Last Wednesday was insane. Wednesday, all the Wednesday, this is the first time we've had there's a slow start because normally it's bing, 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 bing. There's just some bad lagging going on. Yeah, I almost contemplated going down to the beach today. I said, but oh my God, I will be froze by the time I get there. Um, and I watched him. It was his first real run around in the snow, the little guy, the little fur ball. And I put a sweater on him, a doggy sweater. He would, most dogs won't. They won't let you put anything on their feet. He's got little socks there and little booties and all that stuff. I tried before. He fought me like a demon, so um, it'd be just an exercise in frustration for nothing. I said, well, I'm down there with him, and if I'm getting cold, he must be getting cold, as the saying goes. So anyways, I kept an eye on him, and at one point I said, are you cold yet? And he turned to look at me, and when he did, he lifted one paw, and I went, there's the flag right there. Come on. You know, dogs are, especially puppies, if they lift. And he was trying to eat that whole yard today. With the little bit of snow that was down, he was trying to eat the whole, it's like puppy ice cream. So I made him come in at that point. I said, no, time to come in. You're holding your paw up in the whole bed. So it was cold today. My boot here isn't that old. The other Tom is here tonight, and he's probably watching a movie, and that's probably what the lagging's coming from. I'm pretty sure, but almost positive. What we're really liking in his readings. uh, yeah, here we go. Okay, where's my PayPal? Somebody's going, oh my God, she's not busy. I don't have to wait for an hour and a half. Oh my God, and I'm not. You're right. Yes, who is up here next? Abhishek Singhal. Abhishek Singhal. And you'll have to come forward with your question, please and thank you. Namrata? Okay. Yeah. Namrata. Namrata. How do I advance in career? Okay. Well, let's see what we got. Let's see what we've got. Yes, they are a little pricey, aren't they? Not mine. I don't sell them. I was promoting them for friends. They're the makers and creators of intuitive candles. I haven't promoted a candle for them in like going on 2 months now, I think. So whatever they bring around, whenever they bring around, it's one less thing I have to do. So that's the way I look at it. You know, candles aren't a necessity; they're a luxury. You know, um, they don't carry my favorite candle in the whole world. Not even close. So if I never seen another intuitive candle, I'd still be buying my other one from Bath and Body Works. That's my favorite in the whole world. Is Fresh Balsam, is what it's called. And the exchange on the Canadian American dollar wasn't so far apart. I'd have some burning right now for Christmas. I'd have some for Christmas. I'd order like 4 of them, make the trip worth it. But the difference in the exchange is just they'd cost me an arm and a leg. They'd cost me probably for 4 candles, even on sale at $12 or $13 a piece, would cost me probably $100 to get them sent up here. I'm not doing that. I'll go without. I make my own. I've got my own scent here. I need wax is what I need. That's the only thing I'm missing is the wax. I've got wicks and scents, really nice ones. But this is for Namratas. advance in career. She wants to grow and come up in her job, her work, her life, her career. I don't know why I keep dropping them. That's a good one to take as a pop out if I was going to take it, though, as a Wheel of Fortune and Destiny. So we'll kind of include that a little bit. Okay, Namrata, I'm going to give them a run through. How does Namrata advance and grow in her career? Hello, Swandy. Sandy. Welcome again. What I pulled for you, Namrata, is the Eight of Wands. And wands are about the practical things in our life, like our career or our jobs. This kind of thing. That's a practical thing in your life. You got the eight. The eights are all about change. Some arm of your life changing in a big way. And with this card, travel is highlighted. You may have to move and take up residence someplace else in order to advance in the way you see yourself advancing. That could be a sacrifice that you make, that you have to move for that. That's part of your answer. Okay, I'm not done. I'm not done. This is a good card, though, if you're looking for change. And if you're willing to uproot yourself and to move, let's say you're working somewhere now, but there's an opportunity. And you can put in for a transfer and apply for that job, then put in for the transfer. If you receive the award of that job, of getting it. And where am I? Here we am. Yeah, this is it's a startling card when it plays out in your life, because all aspects of your life, from love to family, work to creative projects, are all going to speed up under the influence of this eight. That very fact alone shows a growth and a spurt forward for you. All right? There won't be any more delays. If you had any plans, hopes, wishes, dreams that you did, everything's going to speed up for you. Everything under the influence of the eight. No more delays. Decisions will be made, and words will now turn into action. Projects and travel plans are going to fire up, and you will find yourself fielding more calls, more emails, social engagements, and meetings than ever before. Your communication sector of your life, in any way you communicate, anything you use to communicate, it's going to explode. You're going to get very, very busy. This is going to be a very exciting, if a bewildering time for you. Everything happens all at once after not much happening at all. But it will all happen at once. It seems everything starts to speed up. You're going to be in constant demand from every area of your life, from family to friends to, this sort of a thing. The advice of the card for you: take a breath before saying yes to any offers that come your way. You're going to be so busy, before you give someone an acknowledgement or an agreement with something, make sure you know what it is that you're doing, that you're not caught up and you're just dismissing them to move on to the next thing. Pay attention to each and every person and what they're bringing to you, okay? And think before you give them a final okay or no. Or you could end up eating your own words down the road. What was I thinking? Why did I say yes? Why did I say yes to that? That's how busy you're going to get. So you have to be extra diligent and aware of everything that you're doing. Choose carefully when it comes to different offers, and that way you're not going to waste your energy or your time running in circles. You're not going to have time for that. You're going to be very busy in the best of ways. Your keywords: communication, speed, news, motivation, How beautiful is that? Action, excitement, and a lot of movement, and all of it is forward and upward. There you go, Namrata. I hope that was okay for you. That's a beautiful card. You couldn't ask for better. You really couldn't. But I'm feeling if you make a move, the opportunity is probably going to come up for you to make that move. That's what I see anyway. You have to play it by ear and follow through. Keep yourself aware. PayPal, come on. Lordy, lordy, lordy. You're welcome, Namrata. The best of luck to you. Best of luck. Big and terrible. Oh my God. Sorry, Sandy. Swandy. Oh gosh. Who's got the Christmas tree up yet? Who's all got their Christmas tree up yet? I'm putting mine up Saturday because I need help to get it out of the room and to move it into place. But I got all my other lights and stuff up. Now I have to bring out the finishing touches in the tree and I'm done. The last 3 years I've hardly used half the stuff that I have. Like we have a whole village with a train that goes around it that we put together ourselves just from bits and pieces, right? And I haven't put that up at all since 2017, and then last year and this year it's not going up either. I'll use different elements from it, place out as ornaments, whatever kind of thing, and that'll be about it. Oh, really, Jennifer? Wow, how come? Oh, guys, you're making me sad. I'm a Christmas person. Um, it's lucky that I'm so poor, or I'd be blinding them from the moon, because I'm like that. Um, not to the point of gaudy. There's going too far, but a nice balance in there. Um, the few years that we did go all out, we decorated and put lights, icicle lights on the front and even on the back. And we had pine boughs, real ones, taken from trees, along the tops of the railings of both decks, front and back. We had a beautiful, I still have her, she's 3 feet high, and she's an angel, and she lights up. And we'd have her, a couple other things, but a lot of lights up front and a lot of lights out back. And there's a smaller tree that we can get at. We put lights in it, in every window, of course, in every bow over the window. There are a lot of lights. I like the clear mini lights, right? They're getting harder to find because they're pushing LED on everybody. These are not LED, but they don't take a lot of power. Anyways, there were people said that they'd drive back and forth to work. They'd have to go by my house, and they'd say every night on the way home, it's dark, and they said they'd slow down. And there were cars that actually stopped, and everybody, like up at the store, community gathering. Oh, I love your house. Oh my God, your house looks so cute. Oh wow, your house looks beautiful. And I was very, very proud of it. And I said, there, it's not too much. It's not overdone. Yeah, I used to have my grandmother's glass ornaments, and I don't know whatever happened to them. I don't know what happened. They're non-existent now. They were my grandmother's. You got a lot of, yeah, you got a lot of cats. I can't imagine not ever putting a tree up. I mean, and for me, I'm not even comfortable with the one I have because it's artificial. I'd rather have real. And it's only 6 feet high instead of 8. I like my trees to touch the ceiling, and I like them fat, full, bushy, and a good, Um, so I'm not getting out of it everything I want, but if I had my way, that's what I see. If I had a car, I would do that. I've done it before. I've gone and chopped down my own trees. Perfect Christmas, just perfect. And people say, where did you ever find that tree? It's perfect and it's real. I'd say up some dirt road, way the hell out the road somewhere, out the highway. I went up a dirt road and there it was. Get it tied to the roof of the car and away you go. It was always a lot of fun. I don't know what Bear's going to be like around the Christmas tree. He's going to be very curious at first. I expect to wake up to some things knocked off and laying on the floor. I expect to wake up to find the tree knocked over some morning. Oh, well, that's nice. I've got a Christmas tree one here. It's probably 7 feet. It's taller than me. It's shaped perfectly. It's nice and fat and full. I said I would never cut that down. But I think I might hang some balls off it this year, just because. Wow, 2 trees. I've never thought. Well, I suppose like you guys celebrate your Thanksgiving, and that leads right into your Christmas. So yeah, I could see. The best tree to get that doesn't shed is your balsam firs. They're the ones. Because I made Eric go out one year, and I said I want real boughs over my windows this year because of the scent. And he kind of flipped at first. Yeah, the needles, will be cleaning up needles till July. I said, well, not if you get the fir ones, right? Not the spruce, the fir. He went out and he said, I found one tree. He said, so I trimmed the most obvious, but I didn't wreck the tree doing it. I said, good, don't hurt the tree. Anyways, he come in and, yeah, we had them over the windows. And, you know, uh, we keep things up for all the work that goes involved. We want to enjoy it for a good long time before we take it down. When they came down, he was shocked. I said, told you so. They rarely drop any needles. If they do, they might drop 3. Do you know what I mean? They just don't. With the heaters running underneath them, they should have did. If that was spruce, they would have sprinkled all down. You'd have nothing but twigs up there. I'd rather take the little one that I have and put it out on my front deck and light it up from out there, but get a real tree for in here. But it's not going to happen. So, oh my God, we got another slow night tonight. Oh my goodness sakes. Wednesdays are never slow. What's wrong with everybody? I won't wait too long. I'm not going to wait any more than an hour. It's 40 minutes now, so yeah, if there's nothing happening by then, because we're into almost 8:30 at night, then I'm not going to bother. We'll check tonight off as well. Babies' names. My name. It depends where you're looking it up. You'll find it more than once. I have. And the name Natalie, as I was christened, Natalie is how I was christened, um, means child of Christmas. Um, and other ones that are very, very close to that. When I found that out when I was in my 20s, I was like, how cool is that? Maybe this is why I love Christmas so much. And I do. I do. I don't know if we could keep Christmas and the energy that goes with that 365, the whole world would be at peace. It's a nice thought. That's about all. Well, I was doing a number on everybody, I think. We've only got, I see eight that are here, and that's unheard of, so. She might be busy. Let me see. Sandy, let's see here. Where am I going? Down here. Oh, there she goes. This is unheard of for a Wednesday. I can't get this. Is this Wednesday? Full moon doesn't normally bother me per se, as in bother. What was I just asking? Something. Yeah. It's Wednesday. I can't believe how quiet it is. You didn't get the black screen tonight. Isn't that wonderful? It's lagging too bad, I guess. Yeah, group doesn't do much. I don't count on the group. You're lucky to even get an acknowledgement that you posted, you know what I mean? So, that's good. Well, when you think about 3 likes, okay. When you think about it, Mystery, and this is the way I say, if the moon can change bodies of water all over the planet, all over the globe, how it affects those oceans and the tides and the pull, right? How it does, it changes it. There's a, we I was into astronomy for a while, and we don't call gravity a pull, we call it a push. It keeps things down on the planet, right? If it was a real pull, you'd be getting sucked off. This is a push, being pushed down, pushing water further away, pushing water up. If it affects whole seas and oceans in the way that it does, and I don't know, it depending where you're reading, some reads will tell you the human body is made up of like 90 some percent water, and others will say 75%. Doesn't matter. Over 50% of our content is fluid. It's water based. And if it's doing that to these massive oceans and seas, what do you think it's doing to us? Or these little insignificant things? And it only makes sense. Some people suffer too, as well, terribly through the full moons. It's true. All 3 of my sons were all born on a full moon, the night of the full moon, all 3 of them. And for the middle child, we went in and there wasn't another patient on the maternity ward. There was nobody. It was empty. It was quiet. And I came in, wheelchair, wheeling me up to this floor. And one nurse behind her, the station looked and went, "Welcome." Oh no, here we go. I said, "I'm sorry." She said, I can guarantee you're the start of it. It's about to get crazy. There's nobody here right now. You're the only one. You're the only patient. They get me taken care of, and sure enough, before the night was out, and nurse came back in a few hours later to see. She said, "This is your fault. You're running off our legs now." And it happens. It does. It's interesting. See, there's proof right there how we are affected very deeply and seriously by things we can't see, smell, hear, or touch. We don't see these energies, but they're there. And some people don't react well to it. And some people do. I know someone said the only time they feel good is during a full moon. They just feel balanced and sure of themselves, and everything feels like it's right in their world when there's a full moon. Depends on who you are, I guess. And you know what? I wasn't even going to read tonight because I just spent, before I turned this camera on again, I had to wolf supper into me, cook it fast, wolf it into me, because I had just done 5-6 hours with 2 readings, 2 private readings. And I'm like, oh, God almighty. And I wanted to start at 7 o'clock, not at 8 o'clock. And I was just sitting down to have supper, you know, kind of thing. And I thought, oh, I really shouldn't. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Crazy on Wednesday. And it's like the universe is saying, you don't have to knock yourself out tonight, Natalie. You can even call it a night whenever you want. So, yes. You mean whipped? Whooped? Whipped? Yeah. If I shut everything down, I will be. Once I get it in my head, I don't have to read anymore today, then it'll hit me. When I know I'm done, the camera goes off and that's it for today, then I know. I love the moon because I watch it. I watch it come up in the east, comes behind the trees, the tree line, forest. I watch it rise here. And then it starts its elliptic trip. And then it goes into the east, then it goes southeast, and then south, and then southwest. It gets behind me, it's settling in the west. So, I don't see that. Hi, Loretta. Um, Very slow here tonight. We're just talking about the moon and the effects on people. How some are affected by it and some of us aren't. Is it coming up? Yeah, it's right now, it's really high. I don't want to. It is coming into the southeast position right now. Still kind of more easterly, but it's getting there. It's right here. Isn't it amazing how we can look at the same planet at the exact same time? That always kind of blows me away. That always blows me away. It really does. My skies here are so clear. There's always brilliant white. It's just stark white when you look at it. You're squinting, almost like looking sun. It's a good night if you have any stones and crystals to put these under the light of the sun as well. You can do it in through the, inside if you can put them outside if you want, and let the light of the moon directly hit them to clean them. And you're calibrating them again, giving them a nice refreshing thing. Or you can, see where the moon's at, where the moonlight's coming in through the window, and you can place them right there. The longer you can leave them there, the better. Overnight's good. Hello, Serena Mermaid. Yeah, it's a good night to do that. I've got mine scattered all over the house now. Even if it's cloudy, absolutely. I would suggest you do that because it is a full moon, whether it's cloudy or not, it's still there, right? I mean, I'm good for putting, if I want to put mine out, because I've got a deck and there's nobody around me. Nothing but woods and animals, right? I can very, easily lay mine out on the deck, let them face the moon, kind of a thing. So, yeah, it's best to put them out all night. I agree with you, Mystery. Not really, Loretta. No, I don't. I haven't noticed. No. Oh, no, Jennifer. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Too expensive to be doing that. That's for sure. See, I should have taken tonight off. I bet you flipped out. You should see me when I realized that the dog ate tarot cards, my tarot cards. I'm like, how did he even get them? And back then I didn't know, and he was climbing up on the table, walking around. Oh, that was good to tear up. I'm finding like the Queen of Swords in six pieces and stuff like I'm like, what the hell? You, you know, I was like, oh my God, I gotta go get new tarot cards, but I love them so much, and you're just a baby, and I couldn't get mad at him. I said it's my own fault. Now I make sure that I put my cards back into their box, and I put them off to the side where you can't get off at things. So yeah, they would be too, and you'd be losing. Yeah. Boys, you'd have to be diligent, I tell you, to get them to come back out right. It would be hard. Take your time, Serena. I'll be here for a little bit longer, but I'm not going to stay the normal 3 hours. It just doesn't warrant it. No, I didn't, but I was thinking about it today, and I'm like, I don't even have time to even do that. You know, I was up and dressed and had myself together by, it was like this morning about 11 o'clock. And then I said, well, it's coming up on lunchtime. I better eat before I do it. So I ate, and then I had dishes to do and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, my day started really online doing readings and whatnot at 2 o'clock this afternoon. I've taken 1 hour for supper, and that was it. Back at it again. That's why. So, um, but they look like good cards. They were probably work, just even what you showed me. But I'm going to go back and look again. Okay, we're just here waiting to hear that little ping. Where's my ping? There it is in PayPal, but I didn't get the email. I went into PayPal and brought it up. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you very much. So generous. I'm going to open your thing, and I'm going to see if you put a note. It's being slow. Oh my God, will you open? Writing to stop the script. I don't want no script in here. Knock it off. There it is. Where'd it go? No. Okay. Okay. Okay, what's your question, Sandy? What would you like to ask? Did you already post? I didn't see it if you posted it. There we go. I have some concerns about this company I work. Do you see anything? All right. Let's get your shuffle up and let's get right to it. Sandy wants to know, she's making a statement that she has some concerns about the company that she works for. And is anything going to come up? Show up in the cards. Look, I'm all thumbs here tonight. What is it that Sandy may need to know about the company that she works for? So things that she needs to know. This is for Sandy Swartz. Swartz out. Swartz out. Swart out. Sandy Swart out. One more. Then I'm going to cut the deck. She just has concerns about the company that she's working for. Is there anything to be known here? Okay. I'm going to cut right here. Wow. Page of Swords up. That's what we have, is gossip. So I take it there's some talk. Literal gossip about what's going on. Maybe that's why you have questions as well. Maybe. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So it's like sword out. Yeah. I take it there's gossip and you're hearing snatches of it here and there. He's not a good card to really he's somebody you don't listen to because he is a gossip. He twists things, turns things. Maybe that's the way he sees them is very different from everybody else. You get 6 people in a room. 6 people could all see something different or know something or hear something different. This guy's a carrier of news. He's a gossip. He's not a good person either. He's everything he does, every movement he makes has to do with himself. He's very self-interested. Nobody really counts but him, right? That's what he's all about. And he carries news and he carries gossips and he'll add more to it. He'll twist things. You need to be careful what you listen to from this person. It's not all truth. Some of it's fabricated and some of it's just blown out of proportion. And some things you can take one way or the other. There is lots of gossip, I know. But this is somebody in particular. Or it could represent even more than one person. There's that too. There is that possibility. But it's every man for himself, or every dog for himself, or every cat for themselves, whatever. You really have to look out for yourself is what you really, really need to do. This Page of Swords is a young person normally, or somebody very young at heart, and they've got a secret agenda. This may take the form of gossip or slander against you. You're dispensable. Trying to put that in someone's head that you are one of the dispensable employees. If we have to start laying off and cutting back, she should be one that goes. He's trying to influence somebody in that way. Although this page often appears very witty, he's funny, he's charming. Here's how you know who it is. They thrive on attention. They're very self-interested and underhanded, but they love being in the spotlight and the center of attention. This card sometimes represents a legal matter going on or a complaint at work, or the need to sign a contract or other documents could be coming as well. The advice of the card: be precise in all your verbal and your written communication so that you cannot be misunderstood in any way, shape, or form. We can't stress that enough. To be precise in what you say to the powers that be, what you write to the powers that be. You've got to know what to anticipate next in order to stay ahead of this game. You don't want to be misunderstood in any way, shape, or form. Your keywords for this Page of Swords are complaints, bitchiness, back chat, cutting words, politicking, legal issues, and paperwork as well. I don't know what the concerns are unless they're gossip about cutting back on staff, doing a temporary layoff. They could be hurting financially. Or is it something more sinister than that? Are they involved in something that's not quite ethical? Yeah. This could be something going on that's not quite ethical. You just have to watch yourself around everybody that's around you. You have to be on your guard at work. You need to be on your guard at work. All right? Don't put forward your 2 cents to anybody about what you think about this financially. It could be, but keep your P's and Q's to yourself right now, Sandy. With this energy, it's not good. There's going to be a ton of rumors going around. People are going to be talking. You know, is the company going to fold? Are they going to crash? They're going to go bankrupt? What's going on? Am I going to have a job here for Christmas? You know, you could be worried about these things. Just do not underestimate even the stupid people. Because dumber people there will listen to the stupid people, thinking they're the bright ones. No. Hold on. I'm going to see if your job's going to be affected here. We'll ask Lilith. Okay? We'll just ask her. Lilith, still within the parameters here. Sandy's one card, one question reading about her place of employment. There's something going on. There's gossip. There's talk. None of it good. Is Sandy going to lose her job? Is she going to get laid off and lose her job? Is Sandy swore out going to lose her job is what we want to know. Yes or no? She's saying no. You're not going to lose your job. So she's going to continue to work in the place of employment right now. Is this for long term? Is she going to be getting laid off or let go anytime soon? No. So Sandy's going to be able to continue doing what she's been doing. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, Lilith. Thank you so much. There you go. There you go, Sandy. You're not going anywhere, I guess. So, you know, the more you keep everything to yourself, the less the company, the boss, the employer has to deal with issues like that. So keep everything very quiet. Don't give them anything. Nothing. Unless the boss is talking directly to you in private. You know, one-on-one. That's a different thing. Even if there's a girl or a lady or somebody that you have lunch with every day and they want to talk about it, change the subject as much as you can. It would be in your better interest anyway. Thank you very much, Sandy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was interesting. Okay, let me see. Okay, there we go. Alrighty then, let me see. Maybe we've got a... Okay, Jessica Baldwin. Jessica Baldwin is up next. There's no list to send you, Jennifer. It's one person. There's really no list. Okay, Jessica Baldwin, if could you like to step up front and center and give me your question? You do. Sandy. Oh, yes, funny. Jessica Baldwin. You hear, Jessica? You're up next. Yes, you are. Hi, Linda. Yeah. Serena Mermaid. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. You're in school right now. Is that okay? Learning? Okay. Body and energy work. Okay. I just have to reread it again because I'm not. You want to know about the love, whether you should hold on or let go? Is that it, Serena? You want to know? Is that the question? Because it's the only real question that I'm like seeing, right? Hey there, Jenny B. Doo. Hi, NW. Natalie. Whoa. Right now, I'm on the last one right now, waiting for somebody else to come through. So there's not much of a wait. If somebody's just putting one through now, then that'll come in and that'll put them up. Right now, I'm current. I'm even. Whoever puts in next gets read next after Jessica. After Serena, I should say. Okay, you want to know about the love, let go or hold on. It's really a question in Lilith alone, but we'll see what a card comes up for you, Serena. Or see what cards, and then we'll turn and we'll ask Lilith directly if we don't get a straight answer from Tarot. Because Tarot goes sometimes, and I see it happen a lot, and Tarot's going to say, you know what? I don't care about your question because you need to pay attention to this, and this card will come up and usually resonates with the person really strongly. So, but we can always turn to Lilith to get the yes or no's from her. She's real good at that. So, even better if Spirit and her work in collaboration. Because I see things and hear things sometimes doing that. I'll just take a quick peek. Okay, I think I had another one come in. Just waiting for the page to load. Just to acknowledge. Seeing anybody new. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, your name's just not showing up. Must be taking a moment. Everything's so slow here tonight. Trying to see your name on the list. Okay, should Serena hold on to the love? She's purged everything else. A lot of stuff in her life. A lot of self-cleansing going on. Hold on, or should she let go? Should she stay or should she go now? There you are, Natalie. I see you now. You're right after Jessica here, right after this one, all right? One more. Should Serena hold on to the love, or should she walk away and let it go? What have we got? Come on now. Eight of Swords and restrictions. Serena. Eight of Swords and restrictions is what we're looking at here. This is, my God. Give me just a minute here, Nat. Sorry, Jessica, Serena, Jessica. Just give me a moment here. Oh my God, I know there's something here. It's the Eight of Swords, and it's all about restrictions. Okay. It could be that. It could be that if you hold on, you're going to be feeling restrictions in your life because of it. You don't want to be feeling restrictions like that. Then the eights are all about changes in tarot. Some, not your whole life upside down in one night kind of thing, turning itself inside out, all of it. But a significant arm off your life. You know, you've got family, and you've got friends, and then there's work, and there's finances, and there's whatever else there's a big turning over, a change that's happening in one of those areas. This eight does mean change. And this eight sees you on the brink of that change as you realize that the way you've been restricted by your circumstances, it could be at work or in a relationship or a project. The card often shows a relationship is on lockdown because one of you is not free to make a commitment. And another meaning is being bound by way too much responsibility as well. There aren't enough hours in the day anymore. Get practical is the advice. And see that you are in control of your own future, regardless of what others may think. You can free yourself by being less tolerant of the demands of other people. You just don't tolerate it. People saying, well, you need to be doing this and you should be doing that, and why are you not doing things this way or that? You need to be less tolerant of that kind of stuff. People doing this, waving the finger in your face, you know, putting out their opinions and their 2 cents, and you have not asked, but they're doing it anyway. You need to be less tolerant of people like that. The advice of the card for you, Jessica, is to get practical and see that you are in control of your own future. And I think you already know that. But your question still remains, right? I've purged myself and cleansed myself of all kinds of things in my life, but that's the one last thing. And I don't know whether to let it go completely and go on with my life, or do I hold it close to my chest in hopes and wishes that it's going to come to me. And I'm feeling as well for you, Jessica, Serena, I'm feeling as well that you can go either way. You're strong enough to do that. You're strong enough to wait if you feel that you should. You're strong enough to let go and go on as well. You can go either way. You can free yourself just by being less tolerant of the demands of others. Please remember that. All right? The keywords for this card, this wondrous Eight of Swords, the keywords are separation, and their fear and burdens, a lack of vision, being stuck, responsibility, and change. And a part of me feels that you are fearing that change because it'll mean there's no hope and you've given up hope for this love. You can do whatever you want at the end of the day. You can hold on to that love, or you can kind of wipe your hands and say, it's been too long, it's been going on too long. And if I look at things in a logical way instead of an emotional way, there hasn't been any growth there for a long time, no movement. Nothing to indicate to hold on. You go by the proof in your life. You go by the activity, lack of activity, action, lack of action. And you're probably getting a lot of the lack from this love. Then you need to drop it for now. And you look, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Serena. If this is meant to be, it'll come to pass once again. Opportunity will come knocking. But right now, where you're cleansing and you're trying to better yourself and you're making improvements within self, you don't need this hanging over you and distracting you, especially if there's nothing going on. If there's nothing happening, then it just makes sense. It's easy for me to sit here and say, just let it go. But I know you're strong enough to do that. But when you do finally let that last thing go and leave it to chance, leave it to destiny, you're going to find yourself moving, a lot of forward movement. There won't be anything weighing you down or holding you back. So basically, Tarot's advising you to let go and let magic happen and see where it takes you. All right? There's your answer. Not if you're really on this whole self-improvement, you've gone through all that work to cleanse yourself of all these other different things. And it's that one thing that's kind of, you feel it holding you. To listen to tarot, let go, move on, and if it's meant to be, it will come after you fast enough. I hope that was okay for you, Serena. Okay. Let me see my PayPal list. I think I know who's next, but let me see. Yeah, Natalie Wool is up next. Then it's Jennifer Waters, Total Life Change. And then it's Angelique Goins. That's the order you guys are in. It's Natalie, Jennifer, and Angelique. You're welcome, Serena. I wish you the best. It's not easy. It's not easy. But take heart and know, if you're all about destiny in your future and enhancing your life and your spirituality, you already know. You don't need me to tell you, right? Hello, Dr. Armand. Welcome. We haven't seen you in a little while. Your grading finals. Oh, those poor students. Thank you, NW. Your question. I'm sorry. I need your question. I must be lagging, or she's lagging for it. There we go. No. Oh. Yeah, you can copy and paste it if you've already typed it, but it would take me a while to go back and try to find it. I believe you, Serena. I believe you. I could tell by the way you just posted everything that you've gone through a lot. You can do this. You've got a dark cloud hanging over you. It feels like I'm bounded. Yeah. It's for Natalie Wall. All right. What is the black cloud that's hanging over NW? What's the black cloud hanging over her? She's feeling like she's bound, not able to move forward, backward, up or down, just bound, no control. She's feeling like she's pulled into something, or maybe she's pulling something in. That could be it too. I'm going to cut the deck right here. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. Well, your dark days are going to be over. You know what you got? Here's what you got, Natalie. Here, look at this. One of my favorite cards. Well, in answer to your question, is it my environment? It's always your environment. It's what you surround it with. It's what you're immersed in. It's always your environment. You got the star. You got hope. This is a beautiful card for you. You're not going to be stuck like that for much longer. There's going to be changes of some kind. You're going to be shown and given reasons to hope for better. There's going to be better. You're not going to be stuck there very much longer. Darkness doesn't come into our lives and just hang on it and goes, you know, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, which way we're going to go, and they just hang over your life, and it doesn't work that way, right? Sometimes we're caught off guard, and sometimes things come into our life, and you know what? You're going, I don't want this, right? Well, I don't know why. Natalie just answered me. Thank God, she said. But it's beautiful. I mean, to get the star, that's a gorgeous card for you. The card is showing this, okay? Right off. Tarot is acknowledging that you've worked through some heartache and some conflict. You've understood the lessons of these very difficult experiences and are now beginning to feel hope again. So hope is around the corner for you. The more you place your trust in the universe to protect you, the more the star will guide you toward happier times. The card, therefore, reveals personal growth through healing of past issues so that you can be free from old patterns, old ways of relating, and feel more whole and more fulfilled in the future. This star is also a card of creativity and offers great reassurance that you're on the right path. So if you've been conflicted, if you've been suffering, or even doubting your own abilities, the star showing up in your reading is a sure sign that everything is going to be just fine. Advice of this card for you: follow your heart, respect your inner knowing, and trust that the universe is going to bring you whatever it is that you require. You're going to get where you need to be. You're going to receive what you need to receive. Your keywords for the star: creativity, dreams, intuition, healing, spiritual path. Last two words are beautiful: rebirth and wishes. You couldn't ask for a better card for such a dark question, no pun intended. But it's beautiful. This card is beautiful. Things are about to change. They're going to change real fast for you as well. I can tell you that. You won't have much of a long wait, but things are going to get better. You're going to have more sun in your life than shadows. I'll tell you that. I also heard, anytime you feel the warmth of the sun or you see the sun, you're being blessed in some way in that moment, in that day. So there you go. This is beautiful. It's coming. You're not going to feel like you're bound. You're going to feel free. You're going to feel like you can breathe. You're just going to feel wonderful. Everything's going to feel the way it should feel. No more of that. I don't know what change is coming up or what's going to take place, but it's something that's going to happen. There's going to be a shift, and it's all good. And you're going to be seeing the light to the point where you go, I've got my hope back, and things are looking good. They're looking good, and they're feeling good. Thank you very much again. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you. Thank you. Jennifer Waters, I'm going to try to open up your thing here in PayPal, see if you left a note. Yeah, okay. Okay, no problem. Okay, Jennifer, are you here? Are you here to hear your reading? Huh? Okay, there you are. Wonderful. Okay. Jenny wants to know if there's love coming for her. Will she be with a Capricorn ex or a Taurus friend? I'm getting my mind and body ready for love. Is it coming in 2020? There we go. Thank you. Thank you very much all the way around. Thank you, thank you. And Angelique will be after Jenny. It'll be Angelique. And I don't know if she left a question or not, but this is for Jenny B. Jenny underscore B2 fresh underscore 2B pressed. Let's see what we got. Let's see, is love coming for her? Is love coming for Jennifer B? B2. Okay, let me take and cut. And let's see what we got for Jenny B2 for love. Well, now you got the Six of Wands. Successful. I would say the answer right off to your question is yes, ma'am. There is love coming. And you must be preparing for it for a reason, because you must have sensed this or known this or felt it or seen it. Oh, you left a note, Angelique? Good. Okay, I'll watch. Okay. I don't speak the language anymore, but my birth name is Natalie Marie Bienvenue. So my last name is posted on just about every billboard around the planet, because everybody has it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know, Six of Wands. There's love coming for you. Without a doubt in my mind, there's love coming for you. You're on the right track. Keep on the road that you're on. Keep doing whatever it is that you're doing for yourself, for your life. You're on the right track. The Six brings you a brilliant success as a result of hard work and resilience. Others will appreciate your shining light, and you may receive a special acknowledgement for your work. You could be attending a presentation or a graduation ceremony as well. Or even prize giving, for example, could be something. You could be coming in and winning a prize of some kind. You may also receive a financial reward to help you celebrate this wonderful thing that's going to happen. Another meaning on this card is an offer of love. And it's coming from a new romance. And this romance could very strongly possibly lead to a proposal of marriage. This could be your person. This could be the one, but they're coming. It's from somebody new, not an ex. It says from a new romance to a proposal of marriage. The advice is, this is your time to shine, so please don't hold back, and you enjoy and deserve every bit of success that comes your way. Your keywords are victory, education, awards, love proposals, promotion, strength, and ceremony. And let's double check with Lilith to see what she thinks. I'm going to ask about your ex. We're just going to see. Okay. We're going to get Lilith's take on this. Okay. We're still within the perimeter of Jenny B2's one question, one card reading, asking about love. She's preparing herself for new love, or love in general to come into her life with romance, that kind of love. Intimate love. And Jenny's wondering, she's got two prospects in her mind, and one is an ex, and we'll start there. We'll begin with the ex. Are Jenny and her ex-boyfriend going to be reconciling and reuniting as a couple? She's saying no right off, law. Look at that. What about her friend who's a Taurus? Are they going to have a relationship? She's still saying no. Is there new love coming into Jenny's life? Yes, there is. She's saying yes. Is this somebody that Jennifer already knows? Does she know this person? She thought about it. She's saying no. So this is someone she hasn't met yet and doesn't know anything of. And she's saying yes. Could I get the first initial of their first name, please? Does their name, the first name, begin with the letter A? Oh, it does. That's interesting. That's a rare thing. Okay. When are they going to meet? Can we get a ballpark on when they're going to meet? Is Jennifer going to meet this new potential love and romance within the next 4 weeks, we'll say? No, she says. Longer? Yes. All right. Within the next 8 weeks, will Jennifer and the new romance come together? Will they meet? No. Longer? Yep. Okay. 6 weeks. Will Jennifer and the new love meet within 6 weeks? Something told me not to go to 8. Did you go to 6? And there it is. In 6 weeks' time. Is this going to lead to proposal of marriage? Is Jennifer going to accept? Is this a good, healthy relationship? And in the long run, the bigger picture, is this good and working in Jennifer's favor to be nourished and fed, supported, and loved? And she's very excited. She's saying yes. So there you go. We'll leave it at that. After all, you want to leave some surprises, right? But there you go. Come through, husband. Oh my goodness. There you go, Jen. There you go. I can't give you much more than that, let me tell you. But yeah, her husband, the next guy, his name starts with the letter A. First name begins with the letter A. Okay, I hope that was okay for you, and thank you very much for being here. Best of wishes and best of luck to you. You're very, very welcome, Jenny B, too. You're welcome. Love to give the good news. Love to give the good news. All right, let me go back in, grab my list, and there's still, I'll see what's here, if there's anything really to bother sending to you, Jen. Okay, it's just Angelique coins, and the doctor's after her. So we're doing Angelique first. And she had said that she left her question on the notes. There we go. Okay. Oh my goodness, it almost sounds like you were set up. Like somebody wants your apartment. How are we going to get rid of her? Oh, I didn't look at people. Nothing puts that past me. Okay, so I've got your question. Yeah, we don't have presidents to start with if you're coming to Canada. What we have is a prime minister. But he holds the same role. He's the head of the country. And again, he's got haters and people that love him too. Okay, Angelique, here we go. That's terrible, Angelique. It does. It sounds like somebody wants that apartment and they, I don't know, they must be in with the superintendent or whoever owns the building. This is for Angelique. Is she going to find a good place to live by February? I would hope you'd find something even better. Oh, something really good can come out of something quite negative. It just doesn't sound right. And who would light a candle first thing in the day, in the morning? Like, why would you? You know, you're busy getting ready to go to work in the morning, very early. You would not stop to light a candle. I can't see it. I don't feel that you did either. I'm feeling you're quite innocent and all. This is very frustrating because I'm feeling this frustration and almost an anger over somebody stooping that low. You know what I mean? Is Angelique going to find a better place to live by November? And you know what, too? If it was deliberately done, what if you didn't even burn candles? What if you were allergic to candles or the smoke, or you didn't like them and you did? It's something you never did. You don't even own any candles. What would they have done? You know? I don't know what they would have done. They would have been caught in a lie. Ah. Beautiful card, Angelique. You got the Four of Wands. It's all about rewards. This is beautiful. So what you're going through right now with you mean tarot wise, Doc? No, I've never tried to do a read on Donald Trump. I've never tried to do that. I try to not go near the politics because of my group is international on Facebook. And so we leave politics and the, organized religion, anything like that, we leave it out of the group. We really try. I think our PM, Prime Minister Kit Kat, like the youngest Prime Minister Canada ever had. His father was Prime Minister at one time, Pierre Elliott Trudeau. And this is Justin, his son. I think a lot of inexperience. I think he's got caught up in things he had no reason or even to believe he was getting caught up in things. And then he represents liberals, not conservatives or NDP or anything like that. The liberals and conservatives, there's always one government or the other that gets in. And for those that hate liberals, period, it doesn't matter who gets in, they're going to hate the man. It's just that simple. There's going to be haters and lovers for anybody that takes office. It's the way it goes. You used to think people were in there when you weren't. You know what? You listen to that, Angelique. You listen to your instincts. And you're feeling other energy when you walk and you come into your home at the end of the day. It's a good thing you're getting out of there. All right? It's a good thing. You got the Four of Wands. And fours are all about stillness, calm, rest, non-movement, no pun intended or irony here. But some things not growing, but this is a card about receiving rewards. And I'm feeling really, like I said, it's the best thing that could happen to you. It's a blessing in disguise. Wow. I know the feeling. I actually caught a landlord coming into my apartment. Seriously, when he thought there was nobody there, but I was there. I had a very large apartment. And I heard keys going in my front door, and it's way, way down at the other end of the apartment. And I heard the lock turn and the door start to open, and I went and stood there like this before they could show their face so they could save their pride. I already knew who it was a landlord. And I went, hello, kind of thing. And you heard dead silent, and then bang, the door closed. Yeah. I went and I got a look out front, and there was the landlord's van parked right there, and I didn't run into him in the building. So he was coming into my apartment for a reason. Creepy, creepy stuff. I didn't live there very long. So when you achieve a goal, such as finding a new home, seriously, that's what Tarot's saying, or completing a project or passing a test, no matter, it's time for you to receive rewards. Holidays, Christmas is coming up, socializing, love, and trips away are all featured in this very happy four, which brings you leisure, it brings you fun, and a feeling of freedom. It's also time to get back in touch with your own inner child, if for nothing else, just to celebrate the joys of life and being alive. As you find contentment within, you'll sense a closeness also of your spirit guides, and another meaning is reflecting on happy memories. For some reason, something could jar that to bring you back. The advice is to be carefree while you can. Replenish your mind, your body, your soul, because you deserve it. And your key words here are balance and love, contentment, freedom, openness, travel. You know what the final two words are? A new home. Does that not answer your question straight out? I kid you not. Ugh. Keywords, I don't know if you can see it on this stupid screen because your screen's blurry and mine's sharp. But anyway, the last word, two words are a new home. I kid you not. That card had your name written all over it. I'll even back it up with Lilith. We'll even do a quick dip in the water here with Lilith, okay? Let's see what we can do with this. Angelique, I'm going to ask her straight out if you're going to find a place, a new place to live here. All right, Lilith. So what we're looking for here is Angelique going to find the new home that she needs to find by February. Is this going to happen for her? Is she going to find a new place to live, a new home to call her own by February 2020? She has to move and be out by February 2020. Is this going to come together for Angelique? She's saying yes. Is she going to be happy with the new home? Will she be happy with her new home? She's saying yes, right straight through. Is this new home going to be better than the last one, the one she's currently in that she's leaving? And I just felt her jump, yes. You see she's getting a little more animated here. You're definitely going to be moved by February 2020. This is a really good move for Angelique. She'll be very happy and comfortable living in her new space. She's saying yes all the way around. Yes, 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 yes. All with goodness and love. It's all right there. So there you go. There you go. There you go. Thank you very much once again, Angelique. Nice to see that card come up and was just pinned right to you. It did. It pinned right to you. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So I'm going back in PayPal to see what we got on the go here now. Just to see what we got going down. Okay. Doctor, let me see. He usually leaves his question in the notes. And after Armando is Latasha Leslie. Will be after the doctor, and the doctor left me a note. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Okay, Doc. Okay. Well, let's see what we can find out here, Doc. Let's see. You finished teaching and grading your papers, and last night you sent 2 applications off for 2 good jobs in 2 major universities. One is a position as director of the humanities department, and the other is supporting programs in education, and you need a PhD. And my question is, am I going to get one of these jobs come next year? Well, let's see what we can do for you, Doc, okay? Let's see. Okay, good. I'm glad you're here, too. Yes, you can be relieved, Angelique. It's beautiful. Okay. Whoops. Okay, Doc wants to know. He just stated his question. Come 2020, is he going to get one of these positions? The one working in with the humanities department, and what was the other one? Oh yeah, support of educational programs and whatnot. Okay. So going to get one of these positions in the new year, coming up on us fast. 2020, New Year 2020 is coming up very fast. Is Doc going to acquire one of these new positions at one of these major universities? It's good that you continue to want to grow, Doc. It really is. It's really good that you continue to want to grow. And you put the moves out there, you know, and you put the energy out there that you're looking to grow and move forward. Yeah, let's get the 10 of Cups. Oh, I hope so. I hope so. Oh, I'd love to do that for you. Bring up a really awesome, an awesome card that leaves no shadow of a doubt. This is for Doc. Dr. Armando. Give them a really good shuffle. All right. I'm going to cut right here, Doc. See what we got. Oh. Well, yeah, it's a major arcana, but it's one I wasn't expecting. It's not bad. It just shows the transformation going on. It shows you going through a change. You got the card of death, but it's a transformation. It's just something that's powerful, but it shows a change for you. And the story that I always tell with this, you know what it's all about. You've probably heard me say it several times. When we've got the death card here, if you look at this fishing dory, it used to carry her men out to sea to fish their wares, support their lifestyle, their families, keep a roof over the family's head, feed them well. And then one day she was dead in the water and she sank. And they thought that's the end of her. We got to go build something new. She's dead in the water. And away they went, and she slowly sank to the seabed floor. She wasn't dead at all. What happened was the marine life around her found many uses for her. Plankton, food for the microscopic, homes, protection from predators, some making their home within her hulls, this sort of thing. She's just been repurposed, and it's just as important as she ever was. It's a beautiful thing here. So, but it shows a transformation, a big transformation going on with you, Doc. Doing something very different than what you're doing now. Basically, same thing. You're going through you're finding another purpose, something new, something different. Death does not reveal a physical death, so the card doesn't do that, but it expresses a great change that's coming in your life, a transformation that's going to be essential if you're to begin a new phase. Whatever you no longer need is going to be taken from you, because death is necessary for something new to be born. This may be unsatisfying work. It could be a stuck relationship or anything that constitutes old ways of being, including habits that no longer serve you. For this reason, death clears away confusion. It brings the situation to a natural conclusion. From this point onward, new people, new ideas, new opportunities are going to enter your life. A whole new era is going to beckon for you. The advice is, allow that what will be, rather than resisting the change that needs to happen. Embrace the changes as they come. Keywords are beautiful. rebirth, endings, change, beginnings. There's release, there's relief, and there's conclusions. Okay. Let's find out what Lilith has to say. Let's see what Lilith has to say. So I take it the papers and everything you were great and were probably the last ones that you did. If you're not going to be teaching anymore, they must have been the last. And going to administrative positions like supporting an education and the first one. And you've got your doctorate, right? I'm going to reread your question one more time before I go into the swing. One of the jobs is a director of the humanities department, and the other is supporting programs in education. Boys, that sounds interesting. Humanities. That sounds really interesting. That grabbed my interest right off. Sounds interesting. And a postdoctorate. All right. Let's see what she's going to say. All right, Lilith. You heard the man. He has applied for two different positions at very prestigious universities. One is for director of the humanities department at one. Is it possible he's going to be rewarded this job? The director of the humanities department. Will Doc be offered this position? Will it be his to take, accept, or refuse? And she's saying yes, Doc. Okay, let's find out about the other. Being a support of educational. I'm sorry, I yawned. I probably moved the pendulum, but the one about support for educational programs and this kind of a thing. Is it possible he could receive an offer for that job? No. It's a maybe, 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 and a no, no, no. One or the other. They may consider you for the second one. But is he going to be rewarded with that job? No, there we go. Thank you. He will be offered the first job as director of the humanities department. She's saying yes to that. This is for 2020. Is he going to be happy in this position? He wants to go. Will it serve him for a good long time? As long as he wants it. Wonderful. Will he be happy with it? Yes. Currently and ahead into the future, it'll be something you'll find satisfying very much. That's what she's saying. Director of the humanities is what she's saying. Doc. I don't know. That's what she's saying. It's not going to be the you might be considered for the second one, like get called in for an interview maybe, and they're considering a bit, but the answer overall doesn't matter how it comes to be is no, not the second position, but the first one, director of the humanities department. That's what she's saying. I hope that was good for you. Thank you very much, Doc. It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. I keep my fingers crossed for you. Absolutely. Just waiting for PayPal here. Okay. Latasha, Leslie, or Lastly. And she didn't put a question in PayPal, so Latasha, are you here? Oh, really, Doc? That's interesting. Will her daycare prosper? Thank you, Jennifer. Okay, for Latasha. Her question is, will her daycare prosper? Will her daycare prosper? Good child care is real hard to find. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jennifer, I didn't ask if she was here. I hope she's here. Latasha, are you here? We're doing your reading. There's nobody after Latasha. Anybody wants to get their reading? I'm really just Latasha, one person. I don't know if they're me lagging. Who's lagging? Somebody's lagging, obviously. I'm gonna try to call her in myself. Stewie is sleeping and I can hear him breathing through it like a snore. He's snoring. She's the last one. I don't know what to do. There you are. Okay. We had to make sure you're here so you don't miss your reading, right? Wonderful. Thank you for popping up. You're Stewie snoring. He must have heard me. He stopped. Okay. Is Latasha's daycare going to prosper? That's what we want to know. Is Latasha's daycare going to prosper? I'm going to cut right here, Latasha. What? You got the vortex. It's the devil card in the regular Rider-Waite deck, and it's all about temptation. What's going on here? What's going on here, Latasha? I don't understand this. Hmm. Okay. All right. Well, there's one. That's why I'm confused. You had two questions. I don't understand this card. Anyway, it's the vortex. The card, the common meaning with this card is affairs of the heart. The next thing that is overridden with this card are addictions of many different ways and many different forms. I don't understand. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. I don't get it. I'm kind of at a loss here. Trying to hear if there's anything else coming in. I'm just going to read you verbatim what tarot has to say about this, okay? The vortex reveals that you have become trapped. You may feel enslaved by a job, a financial contract, or love and lust. A common meaning of the vortex is affairs. The situation means you feel that you have little power and that another person or other parties have more control over you in your life. You may be feeling attracted to a person or a situation that's not going to do you any good at all. For this reason, another meaning of the vortex is addiction to substances or even love itself. However, your bondage is just an illusion. You can decide to break free whenever you choose. The advice of the card: if you decide it's time to break an agreement or a habit, do it. Just do it. It will be much easier than you think it will. And don't let your circumstances dictate who you are. It's time for you to take back your power. Your keywords are choices and contracts, control, power, affairs, restrictions, and addictions. How the hell that fits you is beyond me. Let me go into your second question. I don't know. We'll have to ask Lilith about the daycare. Let's see here. So I'll concentrate again. I'm going to concentrate on the question. Is one about love. Are you going to marry the man that you're now currently involved with? Are you going to marry the man that you're now currently involved with? I'm going to cut the deck right here. Six of Pentacles. Sixes are all about balance and harmony surrounding you in your life. This one is one that centers in on generosity as well. It is the Pentacles, which are all about creativity and color and money as well. And you got the Six. Somebody's going to be giving you a gift. It just could very well be money. Another token of love, maybe, or friendship, or even support. This is feel-good money. If you're the recipient, you will feel genuinely grateful and put that up to the universe. You're going to be feeling, how did I get this fortunate? How did I get this lucky? Equally, you may be the one that could be donating your time, effort, or money. As you do this with thought and sensitivity, whether you're giving to an individual, such as a friend who is struggling, or to an organization, such as a favorite charity, keep everything in the proper perspective. That is pure generosity from you with nothing expected in return, should you be the one doing the giving. But the money given to you could be enough to donate some to your favorite charity or help out a friend. There's enough. The advice is for you to receive any gift with thanks and grace. And if you are giving to others, enjoy it, because giving is its own reward. It really is. Keywords are finances and gifts, balance, help, compassion, humility, and protection. And I don't know what's going on with you and with tarot. We got to turn to Lilith. I'm sorry, but those other things had to come to your attention. That's the way it works. She must be lagging real bad, Jennifer, Latasha, because I'm almost done her reading. And she said hello, and yeah, she was here, and I started the reading. And she's still saying I'm here, and then she says, yes, I'm here. She's lagging. She's going to have to rewind or something, I don't know. Okay, two questions. First one is for, well, this is for Latasha's one card, one question reading, but she actually did two. So we're going to cover them both right here. And the first one is about her daycare business. Is her daycare business going to prosper? Is Latasha's daycare business going to prosper? Will she do well with this business? The answer is definitely a yes. Look at her go. Yes, absolutely. Your daycare will prosper. Are we looking at a long-term business? And she's saying yes, but she's prospering and being successful in this as well. Yes. Yes, yes. All right, that was question number 1. Question number 2, Lilith. The man that she's currently involved with, has a relationship with, is this the man that she's going to marry? Will she be marrying this man? Uh-oh. No. No. Is there someone else that's in her destiny to come forward? Right off, right on the dime, she says, yes, there is. Is this somebody she already knows? Does she know this person already? Yes. Could I get the first initial of their first name? This is the new love, not the current, but the new. What is the first initial of that person's first name so that Latasha can recognize them? Does that person's name begin with the letter A? Does it begin? No. The letter B. The letter C. D. Okay. Their first name begins with the letter D. When will they come together? Are we talking, let's go out and be realistic, because you're in a relationship right now. 6 months from now, will they come together? Will they join together as a couple 6 months from now? She's saying yes. Let's try a little sooner. How about 5 months from now? Is there a chance that her and the new love could come together 5 months from now? How about 4 months from now? We can get even closer. 3 months from now. 2 months from now. Okay, it's 3. 3 months. You got 3 months to break up and get involved with somebody else. That's what we're saying. So there you go. Yes, your daycare is going to do very, very well. Thank you very much. And I don't know. It looks like you're not going to marry Loverboy, the one you're with. So there's somebody new coming in, though. So there you go. Okay, and I see Cora's here. A moment, Cora, you're up. Let's see here. There it is. Thank you, Cora. I wish you wouldn't pay. Should ask me often. You do so much for me every time I turn around. So, Cora, what's your question? You know what, Cora? I think you sent me a message a little bit ago, and I think I forgot about it, and it went way down. I wasn't seeing it. I'm wondering now. I'm just getting, I get so many messages and stuff, and it doesn't take a lot for me to get lost. Believe me. I gotta try to bring her up. I know I got, okay, no, I guess there wasn't. No, okay. All right. Okay, good. I didn't miss anything there. I thought that I might have. Here we go. Hi, Cora. Hey. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. Let's find out, Cora. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You say she's got a boyfriend. How do they feel? Do they get to go to the Hanukkah celebrations? Does he get to go with her? Do you know? Oh, the boyfriend doesn't go away. Okay. Well, that just sounds silly to me. That sounds silly on both ends. You're not going and neither's he. So, I don't know. People try to live up to other people's expectations, and really, basically, it's like, let's all be a family for a few hours again. They're not a family anymore. They're extended, other than as children. Okay, I finished your reading already. I'm on to the next one now. Latasha, you're going to have to go back and do the replay thing as far back as you can. We're at 2 hours, 12 minutes in right now. Yours would have been somewhere around the 2 hour mark, either just before or just after. The timing with Morris, if you knew the story, Jennifer, his timing is excruciating. It's excruciating. That's the only word I can think of. Poor Cora's got more patience than any saint I've ever known. Honestly. Well, they got to learn to like you, too. You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't break up with anybody. You know what I mean? So why are you being left out of the cold? You didn't do a damn thing wrong. It doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. This is crazy. I told you he's got hang-ups about coming out to his family. I swear to God he was coming out as gay or something. Oh my God. Like, really. Honest to God, being gay, he'd come out faster being gay than he would being, like, it's been 5 years. Like, I got a girlfriend, Like, step up. I'm sorry. Oh my God. I'm sorry, Cora. But I get upset with more sometimes, right? You know that. I get upset. What's wrong with that man? Oh my God. When is he gonna open the door to the other part of his life? I'd be asking him, are you ashamed of me? Is that what it is? Then you shouldn't be with me. Maybe we better rethink this all here. You've been stringing me along here for a couple of years. Like, when's this stop? When does it end? And you can't use your wife as an excuse. Your family needs to face up to the music here. That you're a man and a person with wants, desires, feelings, and he deserves to be loved as much as anybody else. It's not fair to her. It's never been fair to her. It's just crazy. Is Morris ever going to do that for Cora? Open his life completely at 100% and have Cora a part of it all? Four Swords recovery. How the hell does that answer her question? I'm feeling it's a card that's about time. Time sensitive, taking time. Now's the time for a break with this card. That's what brings it up, which may be your choice or could be imposed upon you. You may not have anything to say about it. Well, no, I'm just going to tell you like the card says. You need to take time away from work, a relationship, or a very stressful commitment. This quiet time is going to be necessary, and it's an opportunity to look after your own self, to rest, recuperate, and enjoy a more gentle pace of life. I don't think that's your problem. But the 4 also shows some plans are going on hold, and I think you're already aware of that. Except that this is just how things need to be just now. You will make progress when the time is right. Really? Tarot? Really? Really? How much time has to go by? Inaction, time away, taking a relationship break, healing, peace, stillness, and rest. Let's turn to Lilith. Let's turn to Lilith. I don't like that. You know, it almost shows a relationship at a standstill, because that's intuitively, and that's what this situation is doing. It's put the blocks up again for you guys. It's stopping again in the middle of this relationship. There's a lull that's going on. You're tired of it. You've been tired of it for the last couple of years, and everything with him is baby steps and as slow as molasses in July. Everything with him is that way. Mm. Okay. Let's find out the goods from Lilith. Lilith is always straightforward. I mean, and Lilith and Tarot, really, you've got a good relationship always going with them here, Cora. They like you, because your stuff usually unfolds pretty quick. This is for Corley Carter. Is Morris ever going to make Cora 100% part of his life? Is the day ever going to come where Cora can very happily and proudly stand at Morris's side and the whole world can see? And that means his family. What we mean by the whole world is his family. He's met hers. Way street. Cora's done nothing wrong. Yet she's the one left out in the cold, and that's just wrong. So he's going to let her in at 100% at some point. She's saying yes. When? Is he going to reveal Cora to the rest of his life within, well, we'll be real brave. We'll say within the next 4 weeks. Is he going to, no, there comes the no. No. Longer? Of course it is. Within the next 2 months, will he reveal Cora to the world, including his family? No. Longer? Of course. The next 6 months, then. Within the next 6 months, from now to the next 6 months, will Morris finally make this precious reveal in his life that Cora is the woman in his life, and especially to his family? Within the next 6 months, will he actually make that move for Cora? She's saying yes. Let's be bold and say, okay, could it happen within the next 5 months? So it's 6 months it is. 6 months it is. So we're looking at what? We're December, so we got January, February, March, April, May, June. June. And didn't he say this summer that he was going to do all that? Well, it looks like he's going to stick with it. Yeah, I was doing that earlier, Doc. As long as you guys can hear me, that's the main thing. You're welcome, Cora. That's not written in stone. That could change. That can change, and you know that. Okay? And you know what? He knows you're not pleased about this. He knows you're not pleased, but you're not the type of person to put pressure on anybody. And you shouldn't have to. Don't do that. Other than when it comes to your pride, and if you're feeling hurt, then it needs to be addressed, sure. Damn it, he acts like he was the only one whose marriage failed. You went through a failed marriage too. Remind him of that. Remind him. You're not the only one with a failed marriage, for crying out loud. Everybody goes through at least one. Isn't that common? You know, but you went through it too, and still, you brought him into your life and into your family, and of all things, into your son. He knows who he is. He spent time with them. Well, what's wrong that you can't spend time with his kids? Why his kids can't know you? It's just wrong. It's just wrong. So if we're having technical difficulties here, we can close donations for the night, is what we can do now. Everybody's saying the audio's messed up or something, and the picture keeps freezing. There's no point in me being here any longer. And this is about the time we would call it a night anyway. We don't go past that 3 hour. I can't even get into it. There we go. No, and that was it. Cora was yeah. Just closed donations for the night. Jen. Why, Doc, isn't Cora's, Morris isn't, he's honest with Cora. It's not that he's lying to her. It's just that with Morris has had the worst time letting his family that he's moving on. They don't know about Cora. And it's, I don't know, it's what he thinks his family will think of him, almost. You have another question? I didn't see any second question. No, he's not. No, he's not a young man. He's got teenage daughters. I mean, it's ridiculous, really. He's really, really paranoid about how his family sees him, and maybe he thinks they're going to picture him sleeping with another woman or something. He's afraid they're going to think that way, and he would be mortified. And I don't know what his problem is, really, and neither does Cora. But he puts Cora off a lot, and Cora's not a very intrusive person. 51. He's 51, says Cora. He's 51. He's not a child. He's a grown-ass man. And he's a good man, and he's what Cora's been looking for. You know, well, this is it, Doc. You get to the point where it doesn't matter what other people think, but Morris, I don't know what it is. I don't think he accepts failure real well, and I think he thinks that other people judge him for it. I don't know. Let me go back into PayPal. I don't remember seeing any second question from Doc. I don't, but let me look. There was 2 questions. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Doc. He did one. I didn't see it. I answered the second question. I didn't answer the first one. One moment. Okay, it was the second one that I didn't see then. All right, let's go back. We already covered the one about applying to the different universities. Come on, PayPal, hurry up. Why is there a script running on this page? Knock it the hell off. There we go. Okay. So Doc says, I just got my own Christmas present. A ticket of a raffle with a first prize of a house and car. The value is quite high. So my question is, am I going to get it? And if I do, I could just retire and live a wild life with lots of sex and alcohol. Just kidding, but it would be cool. Okay, so Doc, you bought a ticket for a raffle, and the grand prize is a house and a car, and you want to know if you're going to win it. All right. Okay, so we're caught up here. We're caught up. All right, here we go. Yes, we can learn a lot for each other. I got you, Doc. Here we go. Is Doc going to win the raffle with the first prize being a house and a car that are high valued? Okay. One more. Okay, is Doc going to win this raffle ticket? Is he going to win the first prize of a high-end home and vehicle? Sparty, yeah. He's going to have all the houses. And running between them wearing a Speedo and a glass of martini. Oh, my goodness. Again, a repetitive card, but a good one. You got 6 of Wands. Success. Success. Let me see here. It's 6, of course, brings balance and harmony into your life. It kind of sets everything right, you might say. But what the 6 is bringing to you is brilliant success as a result of hard work and resilience, Doc. Others are going to appreciate your shining light. You could receive special acknowledgement for your work. You could be attending a presentation or graduation or ceremony, or a prize giving, for example. That's literally in the book, and that's what it says. It says presentation, graduation, ceremony, or a prize giving. It mentions there's a prize here. You're winning a prize. Another meaning of the card is an offer of love from a new romance, eventually lead to proposal of marriage. The advice is, this is your time to shine. This is the good stuff of life that's coming your way. You deserve every bit of success that comes your way. So says Tarot. Victory, education, awards, love proposals, promotion, strength, and ceremony are your keywords for this card. But this, by the card, yeah, the odds are in your favor. You got something really good coming your way. They add to 6. Whoa. That's excellent. Wow. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something? Oh my goodness. There you go, Doc. Jess all the way. There's something. I don't know if it's that raffle, but it did say prize giving. If I had to go literally by the card, 100%, I'd say that's what that was. It was telling you you're going to win it. You're going to win a prize off the raffle. I swear to you. So anyway, we're done for the night. Donations are closed. I don't know when I'll come back next. If I'm up to it, I'll try again tomorrow night. I put a lot in today, so it's kind of best it wasn't that busy. I've been at doing readings now. Eight hours. 8 hours I've been sitting here doing readings. Well, everybody, I'm going to go get ready for bed. Try to find another Christmas movie. Something I can get into and watch. I see The Chronicles 2 is coming out with Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn's in this one as well. And it's advertising on Netflix, but it's not ready to play till a certain date or whatever. So, when is the draw? Good question, Jennifer. When's the draw, Doc, for that raffle ticket? December 22nd. Oh my God, right before Christmas. No, thank you, Jennifer, for being here. It's another bit of a short, slow night. It blew me away for our Wednesday. Maybe we'll try tomorrow if I feel up to it anyways. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here, your support. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. That way you won't miss any more live readings from Bay of Fundy Fortunes. We also have our Facebook group as well. It is closed and it is quiet. It is under Bay of Fundy Fortunes. Great group to be in. A lot of inspiration, a lot of support. It's pure zen for the most part when you come in. I think most of you would really, really like it. But, you know, you can come in, check it out, and if you don't want to stay, you don't have to stay. You can leave. But you're protected in there and free to be and think the way that you do, and we all do. We are all in the same wavelength. So you're all more than welcome to come in. You're very welcome, Tiffany, and thank you for being here as well. Thank you. We appreciate everybody for being here. Oh, thanks, Serena. Thanks. Um, Hold on a minute. Remember, my house is not perfect right now, and I've had the dog tearing through and wrecking everything and decorating today a little bit. I got all my lights up, and I'll show you guys. Jennifer, you're going to see this in Tom's video. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So my big thing, even if I didn't put a tree up, this is what makes me happy for Christmas as far as the decorating goes. Oh, you know what? I can't show you. No, because my camera's in use. I'm sorry. What I'll do when I get done decorating and the lights are up and the house is clean, and the tree's all up, I'll take some pictures and post them on the channel under community tab. You'll see pictures in there is what I'll do. I got some catching up to do as far as that goes. So yeah, I can't use my other camera that's on the system here because it kind of, the live stream ties that up and you can't use it for two different things. So. Oh, well, thank you very much, Doc. He's sound asleep under my chair right now. But I'm going to make my toast and tea. What time are we? Almost time for my nighttime shot. Anyways, thank you all for being here. Appreciate it very much. Might be back tomorrow night. Please remember, also, click like on the channel as well. It's all a help. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If there's anybody here that I won't see before Christmas and you do Christmas, Merry Christmas to you, to yours. And my intention is to send all the love, peace, and fulfillment toward all of you. Thank you very much for being here. Keep the peace and you can share your love and your light out with the rest of the world. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.